Hey everybody, I'm doing a short tutorial on how to basically import Rust bases into Blender. So it's going to try and be as quick as possible, but with obviously showing all the information that you need to know. You need to have a somewhat understanding of Blender and Rust itself, but the only programs we're actually going to need is Ninja Ripper, Blender, and our own server, which is right here. So what we're going to do is going to boot up the server and get that running. There will be a link in the description to learn how to set this up. There will also be a link to my Discord. It's full of downloads, a lot of other artists, content creators, some friendly faces. It's just a very nice little net community that is slowly growing. There's a lot of information in there if you're interested in learning 3D Rust. Hopefully more tutorials coming soon and bits and bobs. I'm only 2.5 months into learning myself, so bear with me on some stuff. You might know more than me. But yeah, let's get into it. When the Rust server is booted up, we will be loading up Rust. That's the first process. Just original. So I mentioned a download link to Ninja Ripper will be in my Discord. I won't be providing the link in the description purely because of specific reasons. This is paid. But yeah, come down to the description, join the Discord. The link will be updated every week. For the Discord, come in here, scroll all the way up to the top, and it's the very first one. So yeah, thank you again for bananas. These are the kind of bases are in here at the minute. There's also environments and monuments. There's a few other different packs. Come and have a look. Come and download. Come have some fun. Yeah, let's get into the actual part we need. We're waiting for the Rust server to be up, which should be shortly. We're gonna connect to our local server. Now the reason you need a local server, or why it's probably the easiest way for me, is because you need admin privileges to build, or I guess you could farm, but yeah, there's not really much point. You can just get admin privileges on local server. You can also do this on build servers, but you need admin privileges from obviously the creator of them servers. So yeah, this if you're smaller, a creator or just an artist, this might be easier for you to do. But yeah, let's just load in and then we'll be back. Right, guys, all we want to do is basically build a base. It doesn't really have to be anything special, but we're going to build it with an open world just so we can kind of see what's happening. So now, all we're going to do, come outside, make sure we're close to what we want to rip. We're going to go into console. We're going to type record. That's going to start recording the demo. You want to wait maybe 2-3 seconds. Doesn't really have to be amazing. Stop. We're going to quit this Rust. We're going to come to our desktop to Ninja Ripper. We're going to open Ninja Ripper. Make sure it is set as run as admin. And then in executable, you're going to find your location for your Rust game. So yeah, mine's in D library, whatever. Steam library, Steam apps, common, Rust. And you want to set it to Rust client, not Rust.exe. This is the game, and this is like a separate exe file. So you want to load it up into that. And then the working directory is basically the outer folder for that. So you can see it's literally just the Rust Steam folder. Then you're going to launch. And this will launch the Rust client exe. Right, so now we're in. We're going to go over to the right hand side and we're going to open up our recording and press play. Now this takes a second or two because it kind of loads just like it would a server. This is how people can do cinematics and etc. etc. If your Ninja Ripper is booted up correctly, you will see up here, it will say press insert or screen. So yeah, screenshot. Okay, now we're in. It's loaded. We're gonna can wait for it to end, or you can pick a place for it to stop. I'm gonna get rid of the UI. We're gonna press insert now that it's all finished and we're ready. Insert. So from the second you press it, just wait because you might think it's not doing anything, but it will be. It will start loading and it'll probably look like it's gonna crash your game. Just completely wait. It will go to a black screen in the middle of the process, and then when it comes back into the actual game, and you can tab and open up the recording overlay or your cursor again, that is when it is done. Okay, so just give it a second and we'll be back. Right, we're done. We're back. See, I can open everything. So we're gonna literally just quit. We don't need that anymore. Now I like to open the RIP directory. We're gonna create a new folder on our desktop. I'm gonna call it base. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So I've done this a few times. You want to look for one that ends in Rust client. It'll be called frame 0. Drag that into there. Boom, we're done with Ninja Ripper for the time being. So now we need to open up Blender. With Ninja Ripper, you will also get the add-on. So you need to install the add-on for it. I'll show you how to do that in a second. You need to go to Edit, Preferences, Install, find your Ninja Ripper, go to Importers, and you want to click the zip file in Importers. Install it, find it in here, which should just be called Ninja Ripper. Click Enable, and we're good. So now, to get the base in, we're going to make a collection. We're going to select it, File, Import, Ninja Ripper 2 World Space. First thing we're going to do is find the base, open the frame, and click A, select all. And now this bit's very important. You need to select your FOV that you had in-game and your screen resolution. Just like that. And then import. Right, it's loaded. It's going to be made up of like a lot of meshes. So I like to tidy it up. So we're going to just pretty much delete the bigger squares. Majority of this is going to get deleted. The base will be in this small section, so you can actually remove a lot of the extra meshes that you're not really going to see, and for most people you're not going to use because people create their own environments. So just going to keep going, deleting bits. As you can see, it pulled dome as well, so it will pull monuments, but they tend to need a lot of fixing texture wise. We just want the base. So yeah, as you can see, starting to be able to see the base. We don't want the floor it's on or anything else. Get rid of that little plane. Obviously you can do this much closer. And there we go. As you can see, we now have the base we just built and imported, and it took us probably less than 10 minutes to get it in. Obviously slower and faster depending on what PC you have. As you can see, majority of everything is textured. This is just, it looks a bit white because of the lighting. But yeah, you could then go and put a tuna cam lamp in there and light that up, and yeah, it would look pretty cool. But yeah, that is literally it, guys. That's as simple as it is. Now, with the groups and everything, that's down to you if you want to clean it up. I like to literally go through and make sure I've only got the assets I need, because a lot of stuff will be hidden away. But yeah, I hope you found this useful. If there's anything else you want to know in terms of tutorial-wise, then drop a comment. Maybe leave a like. Come join the Discord and come get chatting to all the other artists in here. Thanks again. I'll see you guys later.